Okay, I intend to play through Chapter 2 again a second time, specifically within the Zephirum build, because it's going to be very difficult to go through the trial in Korean. So even if the I like to say Zephirum because that's named from different contexts, but the Zephirum or Zephirum build is a rather poor translation. If that turns out to be the case, then even that would probably be better for the trial than me trying to Google Translate my way through it. In order to do the trial in the Zephirum build, I have to first do the daily life and the deadly life in the Zephirum build. So let's go through that. I'm hoping this will be somewhat different. It's going to be not exactly the same as when I played with Linju's original build, because I'm going to be doing different free time events with different characters. But that's the only thing that's going to be different. Oh, and of course, the translation is going to be different. I have read somewhere that some people may have had some issues with Chapter 4 crashing. It'll be a hard crash you can't surpass in this build. We'll see what happens when we get to Chapter 4. But for now, we'll just worry about Chapter 2. So let's start this thing. We have to do game starts. I don't have any save files on this build. I'm also worried about being able to text extract through Easy RPG, because this thing doesn't launch correctly if you try to go directly for the executable. And I still have to text extract because the free time events are still going to be in Korean. Zephirum didn't translate the free time events. Now it appears that whoever made the Chapter 1 demo build did, but Zephirum did not. And all he would need to do is copy the Chapter 1 demo build translation into his game, since it's already been done for him. All the way through. Because it seems to, whoops. Why did I follow those directions? Or I could not hit Alt Enter and it wouldn't go full screen. No, I don't want to skip to Chapter 5 at this time. I guess they're doing this because he has a hard crash in Chapter 4 somewhere, and his best fix right now is just to skip to Chapter 5. Start from Chapter 2. I don't know how far through Chapter 4 you can actually get. I'll just read these. Yuki! Yuki, save me! Yuki! Mom is really struggling right now! Help, Yuki! Yuki, I'm sorry. I haven't done anything properly yet. It's so unfair to die. Which is similar to what I got out of Google Translate when I tried to Google Translate this line. And it was really weird and confusing. It was like, huh? In a place I don't even know about. I guess he hasn't had an adult life, whatever adult life means, hasn't done something with her life yet, as she believes. Yuki, you bastard. You incited everyone to lead me to death. You put my dream of getting out of here to death. Maeda, Yuki, Maeda, Yuki, Maeda, Yuki. Why is it auto-scrolling? Did I accidentally hit a button? I don't think it auto-scrolled in the original build, did it? Did it? I forgot. Maybe it did. I just don't remember properly. This thing is not... doing this. I'm gonna have to Google something now. With Easy RPG. So here's some on GitHub. With rpgrt.exe, it's possible to very easily hook a text hooker, such as texttrack, to the executable in a stream of text as written onto the message boxes and menus. For people interested in playing RPG Maker games in foreign language, perhaps to help them learn it, a way to extract the text like this can be really useful. But the text can be copied with any notes with it, looking up a dictionary, Google Translate it directly, I guess, if you really wanted to, etc. For me personally, I never much appreciate the way it extracts text out of a game, even just directly with TXT file or something. Okay. But where in this thing does it say something about easy RPG? I controlled F'd it. I can't find it. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Insert. Okay. Let's Control V. Insert key. Insert. Paste. Nope. Control C. Nope. Ah, man, I should have researched this. I thought it would just work. Oh dear. This is getting problematic. I guess I won't, we'll not do free time events on this build. Maybe this is how it's going to work. I'm just not going to do free time events on the what's it called? Zephirum build, because the music's coming in and out. Sorry about that. The Zephirum build doesn't run unless I run it using Easy RPG. If I run it RPG-RT, the application directly, then hopefully this won't show up on OBS what I'm doing here. Then I'll get an error. It'll error out. Unsupported PNG image. Because of that, I can't text extract through Easy RPG. Now, somebody back in 2020 that it appears where they come up with something, but I don't know how I can implement that into the Easy RPG that is like included with the Zephirum build. I could try cloning the repo potentially. So the player was last modified October 3rd, 2020. And this topic is from June of 2020. So it does post-date the topic. I'm going to pause the encoding and actually looking back into my... Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. So I'm not going to use text extractor for this. So the short answer is you can't. Now, in June, someone who is working on the Easy RPG project did post some... it's kind of like a Git commit, if you've ever done commits with Git, with edits to some of the source code files for Easy RPG. For example, gamemessage.cpp, gamemessage.h, sd12_ui.cpp, windows_message.cpp, and windows_message.h, which does some sort of rough implementation. I presume a way to display the RPG Maker text like in a way that you can copy and paste it out. Now, in order for me to implement these changes, I'm going to have to download a fresh copy of RPG Maker, not RPG Maker, the Easy RPG player, and compile it. Make these changes, which I see on the GitHub because I'm not like part of the Git community, and then recompile, unless I can actually grab this person's branch. Which I don't know if I can. And then try to see if I can get that to work. But for now, I'm just going to play up to the point where the free time events start. I don't really have that much time tonight anyway. So we'll do that, and then we have to do free time events, and I'll try to see if I can get this, maybe do some of these, like steal this person's edits to the Easy RPG. Okay. A lot of dead time in there. Edit that? Nah. Hello everyone. It's morning. It's 7 a.m. in the morning. Rise and shine, Ursine. Let's have a, I don't know, like energetic day or something like that. It seems like Rise and Shine or Shine was never like in any of the Japanese builds of this. They just couldn't figure out a way to make a pun out of that. Not Japanese, Korean. Sorry, not in the Korean builds. They just couldn't figure out a way to make a pun out of that in Korean. Damn it, I had a nightmare. I don't feel well. I lost 2 friends in one day just yesterday. If you can even sleep, it's weird. It's weird for you to even be able to sleep. The first morning without 2 friends. The goal of getting of here. The goal of getting of here remains the same, but the mood will be different from the past. Starting today, the goal of getting of here, I presume you mean the goal that is getting out of here remains the same, right? Starting today, what should I do? After the class trial was over yesterday, we each decided to rest in our rooms and return to our private room without saying a word. I hope everyone is okay. Okay. Who is it? Well, in a situation like this, for a person to come to my room is... I can't figure that out yet. You probably do it something like, in a situation like this, I haven't figured out yet why someone would come to my room. Oh, it's Kinjo. Why? Maeda, you don't look very good. Might be like something like Maeda-kun, or Maeda-chan, or Maeda-san. I can't be good. 2 friends have died. I feel the same way. I too couldn't sleep because the shock of Maki's death didn't go away. He doesn't even mention Higa. But in order to not let her death be in vain, why don't we get out from here as soon as possible? That's true. Anyway, we must have cooled down a lot more than yesterday. So let's get all together and talk. I have something to tell you. Something to tell me? I'll let you know soon. Come to the dining hall. Kinjo, who's strong in action and leadership, but saw that face, and a feeling of disbelief arised. Are you really tolerating Higa's murder? Of course, it is also murder. What Monokuma did was also murder. Higa, that is. Even Monokuma is a bastard criminal who deserves to die. Or Monokuma is also a criminal who deserves to die. But leaving Higa alone wouldn't be safe. A murderer must be punished severely. What? So you think it's good that Higa died? Of course. Anyone who kills even one person has no right to live. Kinjo's desire to protect us is real, but no matter how he got killed, such a statement ignores human dignity. Which makes it different to think about it here. But it's true, he has a good brain. Or it's true, he is smart. I mean, how would you translate that good brain? Is it just tuk-tuk? That's not the word for brain. Oh. For now, I should head to the dining hall. Morning. Hello, this is the translator's note. First, I'd like to thank you for playing this version of the game. There's bound to be typos and miswording, since this is just my own personal translation of the story of Danganronpa another. This will include most of the characters in this story, which its translation started since 2021 to 2022 from Korea to English. MTL and rewritten. Okay. Oh, and you will be given a little boost in skills since Chapter 1 is not in this build. You can use these medals to buy your skills. You have obtained 200 Monokuma medals, which is way more, because there's not, like, realistically, you can only get about 60, so that's 100 would have been already overkill. But he decided to give you 200, because some people don't like playing a game. They just want all the answers immediately. Word of advice, there's secret items in which you can get from the Mono machine to unlock events in Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. Yeah, I know. Thank you once again and have fun. Well, I want to get to Chapter 3 ones, right? Taira and Hatano. Hello, Maeda-kun. Good morning, Maeda. Why are you two together? What's wrong? Me and Ayame-chan are good friends, right? Ayame-chan? Yes, the three of us, Taira and Maki, became closest friends, or close friends, while talking in the dining hall. Yeah, even Maki. Kyoka-chan. Sorry, I've been depressed since this morning. That was my bad. No, it's okay, Ayami-chan. All we have to do is work hard for Kyoka-chan's sake. By the way, Maeda, were you also on... Notice how it's not Maeda-kun or something this time. Were you also on your way to the dining hall when Kinjo called you? Yeah, hearing that, he must have called you guys, too. You guys? Kinjo-kun. I can't seem to trust him somehow because of his attitude yesterday. I still can't believe it. How can he take human life so lightly when he says he's going to protect us? Come on, Taira, it doesn't change that Kinjo's our leader, so let's at least hear him. or hear him out. Oh, alright, at least he has a smarter brain than me, or at least he is smarter than me. Well then, Maeda, let's go ahead first. Okay, I'll be there in a minute soon. I gotta do, like, you know, my walking around stuff. Even in a place like this, friendship thrives. Even so, it's sad that Maki and them were close. No, I shouldn't be thinking this. I have to go to the dining hall, quick. I will go the wrong way. Just to go the wrong way, another other reason. Because he said he had to go to the dining hall quick, so I'm going to intentionally be not quick. Oh, these are the two that are gonna like not, they're gonna walk out, right? Yuhara, did you sleep well? Maeda, I had a good sleep, and you? I had a nightmare. I didn't sleep well. I'm glad you did, though. It's strange to sleep well in a situation like this. What happened to you is normal. By the way, it seems Kinjo is calling us today. You too? I was about to go as well. Right, I'll be going on ahead. Don't be late. Hello, Tomori. No, Yuki-kun, hi. Did you sleep well? Sleep well, you say? I had complete nightmares. Yeah, me too. Hey, and Tsurugi-kun went nuts. We all saw that yesterday. That he was a completely twisted guy. Still, I think he's found something, so let's hear him out. Yuki-kun, you can't be this nice, even during the class trial. Even Tsurugi-kun took full advantage. Okay. You can't be this nice. During the class trial, there's a lot of evens inserted here. During the class trial, Tsurugi-kun took full advantage of you. I was taken advantage of? Oh my, maybe you didn't realize it? You dummy. So, are we all here? Yes, everyone is present. This is everyone. The absence of two people feels so big. So is probably a better translation of the Nomu there. We could have been better friends under different circumstances. Well, setting that aside, get to the point. Why did you bring us here? Setting that aside, at least give us time to mourn our friends. Do it on your own time. I'd rather not spend my time with you all. Why don't you well. What she said. Hey, did anyone notice Yamaguchi isn't here anymore? Oh! I still don't get this. I presume it's supposed to be isn't a herbivore anymore. But is it supposed to be vegetarian or something? That's irrelevant. Everyone be quiet, don't make a mess. Although, I'd love to. We're translating it multiple different ways here. As soon as possible, like that slut said. I want to hear what you have to say first, Tsurugi. I admit that you are someone worth listening to. Excuse me? Did you just call me a... I can't remember what Google Translate translated things to. Slut. I'll murder you. What's wrong? Isn't it true? I'm sure everyone knows that you flirt with every single male. Around the whole school. Are you managing a fish farm now? What she said. I said, they're talking about brownies, people. I said, stop. Do you think I called you guys here to fight each other? Right. And isn't there something more urgent? Mekaru just wants to be spoken to. I'll talk to you too, Mekaru. Seriously, that's not the important thing. Guys, let's calm down. Tell us, Kinjo. Thank you, Mikako. I know we're all having a hard time after what happened yesterday, but there's something I must let you know. What is it, mate? I'm feeling all tired now. Can you make it as short as you can? Before that, I need to make something very clear. What would that be? Didn't I tell you yesterday? From now on, I'll do whatever it takes to protect everyone. However, even I can no longer be confident that another murder will not take place. So let's make some changes in our group. Make some changes? In a nutshell, we'll get down with the sickness now. We'll sort out the class to people who are willing to follow my rule and those who won't. If you agree to follow my commands and seek order no matter what happens, I promise to protect you to the best of my abilities. But if you can't agree to those terms, I have no intention of protecting you. So for those who don't want to follow my commands, I ask you to leave. Wait, what? Kinjo, are you nuts? Why are you so surprised? It should be an easy choice if you're confident in yourself. If you're confident that you'll never commit murder, that is. I mean, of course you won't, but what's wrong with you? I thought you were going to protect everyone. Anything sounds achievable when put in words. Did any of you expect Mitsushiro Higa to commit a murder? Well, no, but that's unrelated. Well, I sure did, actually. Anyway, that's unrelated. You said that you won't care about friends who disagree with you. How is that protecting everyone? Hear me out. I believe that those friends who choose to leave the dining hall out of their own volition are refusing to act as a group. The group somehow being me. In other words, they are individuals prepared to murder at any time. Is there a reason I should protect those potential murderers? That's nonsense. People who won't follow your rules are murderers? That's nothing more than a dictatorship. Hey Yuki, dictatorship isn't that bad, isn't it? I never said I'd force you to do anything. Extreme. In fact, all of this is for your own good. As long as you choose to remain here, I will do my best to ensure your safety. I'm doing this just to prevent a conflict of opinion during emergencies by centralizing authority to one person beforehand. You're free to state your opinion, but on the other hand, in emergencies, only time will take priority. Only mine will take priority. Well, it's like at least those few lines are more clear in this build. That's true, none of us would be good enough at dealing with the crisis as Kinjo does. As good at dealing with the crisis as Kinjo does. So what, can the few people who won't follow you just die then? You're leaving them to die? Is this something to get mad at? I'm offering this with the expectation that all but a few of you would remain. There shouldn't be a problem unless you're willing to murder, right? That's not the point. Right now, I'm questioning your humanity. Humanity? It's already there, Tyra. Majority over minority. This is common sense. Do you really think humanity or justice is all it takes to protect people? What? You're right. Or it's probably like, blah. You're right. I want to protect everyone without forcing you under my command. But only if it were so easy in practice. To protect someone is a different task. Let's say, imagine for a second that you don't take my proposal. And suppose that someone gets murdered while everyone is cooperating like before. Seeing how we're like after just Kyoka and Higa, I doubt we'll ever recover from another murder. This game is 6 chapters long. Don't you know that, Kinjo? But if something like that were to happen, will you be responsible for everyone's safety? Is that what you're saying? Akane didn't reply anymore. No, not just Akane, no one could argue against him. Every single one of us was certain that Saruki won't listen to any form of argument we could muster. Hey, Mr. Police Officer, let me ask you one question. Are you not going to tell what you have to say before you're done sorting us out? Of course. Why would I share information with people who refuse to cooperate? Now, if that's the case... Good luck with that, with Mad Cop. Yeah, that's what the Google Translate translated to. Good luck with Mad Cop. I'm gonna be on my own. I won't show my face to you guys, and don't go talking to me again. Are you sure, or I won't stop you? Can I assume you agree to be treated as a potential murderer? Well, now, who knows? Kinjo, are you okay with this? You're really okay doing this? Is there anyone else who wants to get out? I'm warning you, this is your only chance. I won't allow you to change your mind later. Whatever that means. I mean, he can't force you to do anything. Kinjo! Then I shall leave. Mr. Yuhara, why are you leaving? I always act in the way I believe is right. That is my only reason. Now we're becoming divided. This shouldn't be happening. Anyone else? Make your decision quick! Stop this right now. Isn't this enough? Me. Kizuna Tomori, you two? Kizuna-chan, please don't. I'm always hated. Swarmed in a large group. And it's not like I'm close to any of you. That's not true. We can start building our friendship from now on. Right, Tomori, you're a pretty girl, so like that matters. You are welcome anytime. Shut up. Just who do you think I am? I'm Kizuna Tomori. I'm on a whole different level than any of you. I know what you all think of me inside. A stupid... Oh, okay. Kizuna. Unbelievable. I didn't expect this many people to proclaim themselves a criminal. There's no need to do this, Tsurugi. No, this had to be done. I can't handle that many people alone. Anyway, 10 people remaining. Seems just about the right number. Insane. You are insane. I don't care whatever you say. If this is the only path I can take to protect you, I promise to repay your trust by keeping you absolutely safe. Wise choice, everyone. I will not let you guys die, no matter what. Although the face Tsurugi made was a bright smile, what it showed was not the emotion of joy, but the ugliness of a human being, or a lack of a human being. The natural balance between dreams and bonds. Go forth with the best dreams you believe in. Okay. Only 10 of us remained after Makaru, Yuhara, and Tomori left the dining hall. Although discontentment and distrust against Kinjo were at their peak, we had to follow his words from now on, as he had the most information and knowledge had more information and knowledge than anyone about our situation, or the most information and knowledge of anyone in our situation. So what is it? What were you going to show us? Yes, you see, the stairs to the second floor are now open. The second floor? Of what place? Or which stairs? The stairway in the dormitory is still blocked, but the fence blocking the stairway near the classrooms has disappeared. Or in the school section. I discovered it while investigating early in the morning. The fence disappeared. What is happening? Not only that, the bathhouse door in front of the dining hall was unlocked as well. Bathhouse, you mean the one next to the laundry room? Yes, I don't know why this has happened, but isn't this a good opportunity? How about we all investigate these locations when we're able to? They might become inaccessible any time. Since we haven't found any clues on the first floor, the second floor may have some. But I cannot stop thinking this is suspicious. I agree with Ayame. Do you think it might be Monokuma's trap? Not that it makes it any less interesting. I think the same way. We need to be careful, but do it anyway. These cowards! Ah, he's back. Really, Teruya? How many times are you going to be surprised by the same thing? Monokuma, how dare you show your face before us? Don't be so mad. I didn't come to pick a fight today. Actually, I'm here to help you. Don't get so personal. What do you mean, help us? You killed 2 of our friends. Killed? I don't know what you're talking about. Headmaster Monokuma never did such a thing. Kyoka was murdered by Mitsuhiro. You led Mitsuhiro into it. Also, the blood from his death is still on your hands from his execution. Hey, that's not murder. It's a rightful punishment for a murder. Using the same logic, would you call everyone conducting capital punishments a murderer? Some people would. Not me necessarily. Depends. Depends on if they did it or not. Which is like, well, how can you be sure they ever did it? Sometimes procedures are done really poorly. That's irrelevant. It's a completely different scenario. Is that so? Well, my pal Tsurugi approved what I said yesterday. Tsurugi, can you say something, Tsurugi? Shut up, you rotten criminal. I might share your ideology, but I never approve of your actions. You're no more than a murderer. Oh, really? What a shame. It looks like some of you are missing. Are they off to a bathroom trip? Hey, dummy bear, no one likes you here, so just get to the point and go away. I had some good news for once, but now I don't want to say anything anymore. But I'm not gonna falter just yet. I won't succumb to bullies. Yep, I'm gonna forget about your rude behavior and tell you the good news! I forgot to say this before, but you have a reward for successfully completing the class trial. Since you people did an impressive job of finding the culprit yesterday, I opened the second floor of the school and the bathhouse as a prize. What do you think? Isn't Headmaster Monokuma just the greatest mentor you've ever had? We already knew about it. Huh? It's a critical hit. The bear finished last place. Exactly what Tsurugi said, word by word. Wow, I kind of felt bad to see him talk so profoundly about it. Even with them cameras, he must have some real bad hearing. Stupid! Idiot. Pregnant. Male seahorse. Stupid, idiot, pregnant male seahorse. Stupid, idiot, pregnant male seahorse! Alright, I forgot about this. Yeah, I believe male seahorses can get pregnant. Remember the nameplates on the dormitories? I made it easier to identify the owner of each room by sticking drawings of you next to your nameplates. It wouldn't be fun to see the same trick take place again. Enough already. Go back to your hole, criminal scum. You are all idiots. Stupid idiots. Baka. Why am I clicking? Okay. He must be quite embarrassed. I was hoping for some legit good news. Guess I shouldn't have expected that from Monokuma. That explains why a new passive opened up suddenly, though. From what he said, it appears that the new areas aren't traps to lure us in. Why would you conclude that? I think we can investigate without fear. I'm just guessing the villain doesn't lie that much. Okay, then. So the strange drawings of the dormitory where Monokuma's doing. It's like all villains just like in all media every time are villains villains can lie, but they have this weird tendency to, despite being a villain, lying surprisingly less than, I didn't phrase that right. They lie always surprisingly less than you'd expect a villain would. Because you think the villain would just lie without with no restraint, but the villain always only lies in specific instances. So the strange drawing at the drawings at the dormitory where Monokuma's doing, it would certainly make it easier to find our rooms. We won't need to check the nameplates anymore. We don't know how to read. We don't even have to know how to read. No one seemed to care about them, so I didn't mention anything as well. So are we all investigating the newly unlocked areas? Yes, that's our plan for now. We can investigate individually, then come here sometime later. Then we'll share our findings. I sure hope we find something good this time around. Kinjo, what about Mikaru, Yuhara, or Tomori? What do we do if we meet them? Let them be on their own. They chose to resist my authority. Do not approach them. Think of them as a loose cannon. That we can't act together with dangerous individuals. But, Yuki. Looking straight into my eyes, Ayama gently shook her head. Let's follow Tori's orders for now. He is the best person here to manage our situation. She's right, Maeda-kun. We can talk about it later. Right now, we need to begin the search. Kinjo, I have one question. Just answer me this, please. What is it? If we find a way to escape from here, then will you escape without telling those three about it? We can escape from here, huh? If it were really a perfect opportunity to escape, I'll take them with our group. After all, I would want to save everyone here under better circumstances. Remember what you said. It's a promise. Though Tsurui didn't reply, he gave off a semblance of a smile I could trust. Now let's get moving. It's currently 9 a.m., so we will rendezvous again at midday. I'll give out more information when we gather again. Yes, sir. Well, I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Alright, it's a new day. It's a new life. I'm feeling good. Let's go. This is the best for now. I tried my best. Uttering these words over and over in my mind, I selfishly consoled myself. What's already happened cannot be reversed. But there's one thing I won't give up on, regardless of what Kinjo thinks. I will not stop interacting with those three who left our group. As long as we continue to speak to each other, there will always be a possibility of mutual cooperation between us. It isn't too late to give up on them. Various threads of thought whirled around in my mind, but for now I have to prioritize the investigation. Everything will resolve itself as soon as we can escape from here. The new areas that opened up were the second floor and the bathhouse. Let's move. This is the bathhouse? It's like a public bathroom. Let's investigate it. What? Hey, Tamori, I wanted to see if you were okay. If I was okay, why? Because of Kinjo. Yukon, did you care about that? You're nice, but don't worry, because you have nothing to worry about. More than that, this public bathroom was originally locked, but when did it open? That's because of Monokuma. He said that he would open up a new place every time the class trial was finished. Hey, Tamori, don't you want to cooperate together with everyone even now? Kinjo seems to be trying to separate the others, but I don't like that. It's okay. I like you, because you're so kind, but the rest of them I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear or see them. That, and I can't get along with them anymore. Why is that? If we become together, surely. You're being annoying. I've already decided. I can't back down on my words. But it's not the right attitude either. Maeda-kun, it looks like a bathhouse. Well, that's because it's a large communal bath. This is quite the situation, but I like this one. In the private rooms, it only had a basic bath. Right? No, I don't think so. Even if I said that, I took a bath satisfactorily enough with the shower room facilities. There doesn't seem to be any distinction between men and women here. You mean like a mixed bath? What? No, it's still too early. It's still 100,000 times early to see each other's naked bodies. Tyra, calm down first. You're getting too paranoid. Sorry, Maeda-kun. I'm a little scared when it comes to this kind of situation. Anyway, I think the large communal bath is really good. Yes, it's a perfect to build a bond in this place. It would be okay if everyone took a bath together. Together? No, I'm talking about the girls. What are you thinking, Maeda-kun? That was it? Of course, I never thought of anything weird. Well, yes you did, but you didn't think of it, like, in the way she thought. I see. Why is it so hot here? It's like the steam is filling up this area. Well, then I'll bring the girls later. But are you going to call all of them? Even Tamori and Mikaru? That's right. No matter how much distance is between us, I just can't keep things this way. So, Maeda-kun, you have to get out quickly, so long as we're going to be here. Okay. I'm going to call the girls. Bathing together. The girls are bathing together. And this unlocks something if you go unlock it. I'm not going to unlock it this time for obvious reasons. I heard it. Kobashikawa. Heard what? Of course, it's about the bath. She said all the girls have been taking a bath together. I can't miss this chance. How about it, Maeda? It seems like you and I are the only men around here. Want to do it? How are we what? What is it? It's the bathtub. The bathhouse. If you pretend you don't know, you're faking it. This guy. He's stupid. Oh, the girls, of course. Taira and Tomori. Inori, who has a clear... whoa. Okay, who's Inori's the surgeon? I still can't retain these names. Yes. Clear infantile body type. Which means childlike. Mekaru and Kurokawa are kind of model level height, right? If you miss this chance, you're not even a man, isn't that right? Well, it's a bit sad not to be able to see Maki anymore, but certainly if you're not interested in that would be a lie. I mean, it's a girl taking a bath. I definitely want to see that once. Or that's girls. But would that be okay? Even if the others are there, I don't think the thought of ending up caught by Mekaru or Tomori. I might create another class trial again. What should I do? How can I think about this seriously? Am I a fool? Please think about the situation, Yuki Maeda. Is it the time to be watching women bathe? It's not like I wasn't interested, but this isn't the right time. This is the time right now. If you want to do it on your own, Kobashikawa. But if you miss the opportunity, there won't be a next time, you know. If you have the time, why don't you do a little more investigation? Hey, come on, Maeda. Are you a saint? You gotta be a man. Be ambitious. Is spying on a woman's baths an ambitious act? Big stuffy guy. Boring. I'll grab Teruya instead. The girls would come soon. I should leave. I'm a saint. But you see, I'm a Protestant, so you understand what that means, right? Maeda, we can really go to the second floor? That's right, it would be nice to have some clues on the second floor. So this stuff is all in Korean, right? Yeah. Amazing, somehow the second floor has a new atmosphere, so it's like an adventure. Suzuki is so excited. Being able to go to the new place is a plus, right? Let's investigate if there are clues to escape. Yeah. Hey, Maeda, you've come here. Yeah, well, I didn't know there was a training room. Right, I was so surprised too. This is amazing. Hatano, did you find something fun? Did it look like that? I'm sorry, it isn't a pleasant situation. And it's nice to be able to train again, so I stopped thinking for a moment. That's right, because Hatano is an athlete. Yeah, so far, I've been running around the hallway to practice, but there's a treadmill here. So there's no need to do that anymore. And don't we also have a punching bag and dumbbells? I am an athlete. But upper body training is also very important. So I'm looking forward to working out in the future. I presume by athlete, they mean like track and field athlete. What is it, Maeda? That expression. Oh dear, I went ahead of myself again. I'm sorry, I'm telling you useless things. No, I don't think that. I just feel it feels better because Atano talks about something she really likes. Really? Maeda, do you mind training too? Or do you train too? No, maybe not that much. I see. Well, tell me anything. I guess come talk to me anytime. It would be nice if we could exercise together. Let's find someone we can work out with. I think Yamaguchi would be interested. Sincerely finding what you like and strive steadily. I think it's a real good thing to be able to do that. Can I have such a thing too? Okay, all the these are all gonna be like Korean things, right? So you're gonna get sometimes they'll yield a coin. But I already have 200, so I don't care. The laptop. which will suddenly matter in Chapter 3. This is... that might give us a hint about who the Blackened is, because the laptop has to start mattering, right? So the Blackened might have been somebody who would have done something on the laptop. Because I wouldn't think that it would be Tomori. The person who got killed wouldn't have done something with this laptop, like the original Danganronpa, so maybe the Blackened did instead. I'll write that down. Blackened may be somebody who would do something with the laptop, and we just didn't notice. I mean, in the investigation we could interact with it, and Yuki just said, we just get on the internet. Okay. There's a computer here. Hopefully, if this has the internet, we can know the current situation and request a rescue. I pressed the power button on the computer with a bloated heart. It's broken. It doesn't even turn on, let alone access the internet. You, sir. You, ma'am. Hey, Makaru. What? Nothing. It's just, you're here too, so... Incompetent. Is there a reason why the second floor opened? I guess you didn't know because Makaru left the dining hall. Monokuma told us that after a class trial, a new place will open. After that class trial, the second floor opened? So then, if there are more class trials in the future, there will be more places to go, right? Oh, come on. That won't happen. Really? Is that so? I don't think this group of chaos led by such an officer will last long. By the way, incompetent, look at this room. I can't even guess what this place is doing here. I don't expect anything, but what do you think? It said power room, so wouldn't that make this something that generates electricity for the school, like a power plant? You don't think I even know that? What I'm asking is, why does the school have this? Why does the school have such a facility? No matter how high the power consumption is, if there's a power plant that takes up the entire room like this, does that seem normal to you? It could be power plant or power plan, one or the other, because the power plan would dictate the size of the power plant, right? Well, it's a little strange, but isn't it special because it's Hope Speak Academy? If you're that curious, you want to know? This is a place that generates and manages the energy for all the facilities of the school. Monokuma. The reason why there is such a large power room in the school is because it can't get supplies from the outside. No supply from the outside? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Hope Speak Academy is built in the heart of Tokyo, but it can't get external energy? Well, there's a reason for that. The electricity supply itself from the outside and this location. Oh, I shouldn't say this. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Anyway, if anything wrong happens to this room, the fluorescent light and the water will go out. So be careful. What in the world are you talking about? I don't understand this. Does it sound like nonsense? This led me to another hypothesis. You found out something? What is it? Why should I tell you that, idiot? Do I care about you guys? No. This discussion was merely my chance, so don't talk to me in the future. Merely by chance. I wish she could open up her heart a little bit. Try to talk to her a little again. Hey, Makaru. Hey, Makaru. I'm being ignored. Kurokawa, how's the investigation going? Here at the power room. I don't think she's gonna say anything else. Yeah, it's like, I'm just pointing out where the murder's gonna take place. That's all you really wanted to know, right? Well, I know what it's supposed to look like inside because I've seen the full lighted version. Now I can actually see everything in here very clearly. But I can't see anything. What is this room?
Wow, be careful there, mannequin.
What? Monokuma's voice? What is this place?
This room is called the switch room,
But you guys could say the control room.
and it is the most important room that controls all devices. In the power room. Actually, the lighting in here is totally busted. This was never meant to happen. Fortunately, its function is working properly. I can't fix the lighting currently. Please forgive me for this.
I'm just setting a murder up here and
Pretending that it is, a mistake.
what's that?
Anyway, don't come.
Or what is this more? Like, it does say probably like cha or k, but an English speaker would probably use the word this in this context as opposed to that. Anyway,
Don't come here. It's dark and dangerous. If you touch the wrong machine, you'll be completely destroy it. Got it?
I don't even want to come in here anyway. Let's look around and touch and interact with things, because I got a coin for interacting with the machine. Fine, something about I don't know what this machine even does or whatever. Okay. Library. No costume here. Maeda, I looked up and saw that the stairs to the second floor were open. So I went upstairs, but what happened? That's Monokuma told us that every time we clear a class trial, a new place opens. I see. Yuhara, you say he does what he thinks is right. However, I think it would be better if we cooperated together. Still, it doesn't look like he wants to talk anymore. AC thing? At least I get a coin out of it. Already talked to you. This classroom. Maeda? Yamaguchi, did you find something? Well, I was going into every classroom and checking the windows, but the same goes for the second floor then. Yeah, it's all iron plates. There are no gaps at all. That's lame. Library? What is this? Some kind of papers on the desk. Dusty. I decided to brush off the pile of dust. Read what was written on the papers. Let's see. Hopesu Academy, the secretary informs you. Maeda, what's that? Well, it's this. It was laid here. Maeda, read it aloud. Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. Notice from the secretary of Hope's Peak Academy. Notice from the secretary. Hope's Academy has been working hard on the development of talented people who will be successful in the world for a long time. In its long history, the school is an authentic education institution with special government accreditation. Our school has produced a large number of students in society and is active in all walks of life, or introduced all kinds of students into society who are active in all kinds of walks of life. But this time our Hope Speak Academy is about to end its glorious history. It was a painful and difficult decision, but it could not be delayed any longer due to serious circumstances. However, Hope Speak Academy does not end here. In the near future, we plan to rectify the problems and resume our activities at once. With me holding this paper as the headmaster. No. Lastly, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all of those involved in their support and cooperation over a long period of time. In addition, we inform you that the abolition of Hope Speak Academy will be carried out with the approval of the relevant government agency. This is the end. That's a double entendre. That was, what does this mean? Hope Speak Academy closed. Weren't we new students who entered Hope Speak Academy just a few days ago? There were two possibilities. One, this is Monokuma's prank. The other is, Hope Speak Academy really was ruined? It doesn't really make sense. Maybe it's just Mr. Monokuma's prank, right? Let's... does she say, Monokuma-san? Let's put that aside for now and continue the investigation. Okay. But still, what in the world is this? Maida, did you find anything? No, I've been wandering around, but I can't find any clues to help us escape. Still, if we all work together, we will find something. Stay strong. Yeah, you're right. I am boring. Maida, so you came to the library. Yeah, the library still has a school atmosphere. School atmosphere? I don't think so. Well, why? Isn't it an ordinary library? No, this library is not ordinary. It is what's the word? Extraordinary. Don't you feel it? It's strange. How so? You didn't notice? Well, it doesn't matter. It's not clear yet. It's very dusty, that is. What? Now I just have more questions. It seems that the time has slowly come. Let's go back to the dining hall. Yawn. And talk about our research. Is everyone here? How was the investigation? I went to the bathhouse. The bathing facilities were perfect, beyond comparison to our shower rooms. Which is why girls all had a bath together. What, bath? Is that why you all smell flowery? Bloody hell. Tag nabbit. Only I'd known pretty women were having a good clean earlier. If you had known that, are you thinking about peeping on us bathing? Nah. I ain't a stinking hentai. Trust me, alright. Kobashikawa, you have a nosebleed. Are you okay? What the heck? Nosebleed at this kind of timing? Haruhiko, what are you accusing me for? Or what? I didn't do anything. It's just because I've been tired lately, right, Yuki? I gotta pause the encoding for something. Okay. It's because I've been tired lately, alright, Yuki? Oh, tiredness doesn't really cause a nosebleed. Maybe you're blood thinners. Well, why are you asking me for? So, very suspicious. Can't we get serious for once? Gossiping can be done later, guys. Yeah, we were investigating. Speaking of investigations, I checked each and every window in the classrooms. But it's like before, metal plates were blocking them all. I looked around the library. There was nothing of interest apart from one thing. Mr. Maeda and Mr. Kinjo, you know what I'm referring to. Alright, we have to talk about that thing. What the heck are we talking about? That thing, of course! You see, there was a paper placed on a desk at the library. But the paper mentioned some strange things in it. Strange things? Yep, in short, it said that Hope Speak Academy has closed down. What? Hope Speak closed down? What are you talking about? Even though all of us here are current Hope Speak students? I have no clue what's going on behind the scenes either. This may be just another one of Mr. Monokuma's pranks. However, we cannot eliminate the possibility of the informant being genuine. It may be related to why we are the only ones left at the school. Are you implying that the closure of Hope Speak Academy and the reason Monokuma kidnapped everyone is related in some way? Hold on a sec, that can't be right. We can't just copy Dear Happy Habit like that directly. Didn't we enter the school just because we fainted? We've only been at the school for less than a week, but the school somehow closed during that time? Yeah, there was nothing to suggest the school was in the verge of closing, or at the verge. Are we missing something here? I cannot make definitive conclusions yet, but the paper was definitely from the school's executive office. The seal and the signatures were authentic. What's going on? Well, we shouldn't concern ourselves with the matters unrelated to our escape. We cannot figure out the mystery of for now, anyways. Let's continue discussing our investigation, shall we? Right, as well as the library, there was also a training room on the second floor. Training room? You can exchange rooms? No, not trading room. That would be a trading room. Treadmill, dumbbell, sandbag, everything we need is there. That's kind of maybe a Korean, like... No, it's not. No, it's not. That's some kind of Korean pun, but it isn't. Doesn't really work. Everything we need is there. The shelf there even contained energy drinks and protein powder. Would anyone be interested in exercising together? Oh, exercise is good. Is it okay if I join? Ayame? Sounds good, but why are you stuttering and scrunching your face all of a sudden? Kakeru gets embarrassed when calling girls their names. Isn't that cute? Holy macabre. Or mackerel. Kakeru's mad. Sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of you. Please don't get angry at me. Angry? I'm not angry. Look at me. Can't you see I'm smiling? You look super angry though. Damn it. Hey, calm down. Don't fight. I'm not angry. I was just beating myself up over being an embarrassment. Let's get back to our discussion. You can do that later. Right, sorry. Ayame, let's go exercise together later. I may not seem like the type, but I love vigorously moving my body up and down. What's with the up and down? Is this something that this builder added? Which I forgot his name already. Moving your body? Are you having obscene thoughts in the open now, Kobashikawa? What are you thinking, Kobashikawa-kun? Is it because of what I said? Your nose is bleeding again. The power room. Huh? There was a power room. Or just like, power room Ida. Power room, what kind of place is it? I'll take over from here. The power room is an incredibly huge room full of unusual machines. Power room, does that mean it's for producing electricity? You must have been in there if you checked every single window. You would have we would have been there to see if there were windows in it. I believe so. Monokuma popped up and told us that the entirety of Hope Speaks electricity is produced at the power room. Produced? How is it possible that a single large room produces enough energy to power the entire school? Not to mention the school apparently is being self-sufficient without external aid. Maybe it's a matter-antimatter reactor. Makaru said the same thing. Monokuma told us that the school cannot receive external energy supplies from outside. What is he talking about? Ospeak is at the center of Tokyo, and yet the school cannot receive energy supplies from external sources? Tsurugi said had the exact same reaction as Makaru did. I wish I had more to say, but Monokuma shut up after going on a tangent about the external electricity system itself. Makaru claims to have a new theory about a new hypothesis, which is different from a theory, about the school, but of course she didn't explain what she meant by it. Makaru is a mean person, but she is smart. External energy supplies into the school is impossible. Electrical system itself is. I see. That may be a possibility if our situation is associated with the greatest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What the heck are you mumbling about, Kinjo? Oh, only the greatest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It's nothing. It's only a theory for now. Was that everything we got out of the power room? Control room. What? It's dark, pitch black, without a single ray of light to be found. Like you? Kobashikawa-kun, why are you bad-mouthing Mikako-chan? I was just telling the truth. I'll take over again. I have been to the control room as well. It's like, I guess the implication here, although it's not in the text, is it's just Mikako just looks at Yuki As if like, come on, Yuki, say what I want to say. Just as Mikako described, the room is extremely dark to the point that you can't see anything. There's a small lamp Monokuma said is broken. The room's shape and the lack of windows amplify the darkness even more. Such extreme levels of darkness might be a health hazard. Yep, since it's so dark, we should probably be very careful in that room. After all, apparently that room houses all switches to the power room. One false step and the whole school's power might become compromised. That's scary. Swear to me you'll to not be cheeky and enter that room. Oh, a lot's gonna go down in that room. If we can't see anything, it will be hard to investigate the room properly. Yeah, I could only barely explore a fraction of the room. If only we had a flashlight or something. At the very least, I don't think the room has anything special in it, though. Alright. The library, the power room, and the training room, and the control room. Is that all for the second floor? Yes, sir. Patrol Satsuki has inspected the hallway. Why do you even need to patrol the hallway? Apart from the 2 classrooms, the second floor is similar to the first floor. Windows are all blocked by metal plates, and nothing to help us escape. Apart from the 2 classrooms, you mean, and taking into account the two classrooms. In conclusion, all we have found out thus far is the alleged closure, and how the school generates electricity entirely self-sufficiently. Wait, there may not be a clue to help our escape, but can I talk about it? Please go on. I visited the girls' bathroom after having a bath at the bathhouse, but then Kyoka, the rope, the blood marks, and the rubber ball fluid, they were all gone. Anyone's a secretly employed cleaner around here? Probably not. None of the boys can enter the girls' bathroom because of the censor. Girls weren't all likely occupied by the investigation as well. Then the cleaner can only be Monokuma again.
Speak of the devil and he may appear. Yup, it was me. We can't have a grotesque corpse lying around when we're supposed to be having a harmonious school life. I will be cleaning all crime scene post-trial from now on. Ooh.
The teddy bear's intervals are becoming shorter and shorter now. We have done everything we could. That wraps up our initial investigation. Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do now? We might as well expand our investigation range since new areas have opened up. Clues we missed out earlier may reveal themselves as long as we continue to investigate. So just as before, time to disband then? Hold on, I have something to ask Kinjo. What now? Mekaru, Yuhara-kun, and Kizuna-chan. Are you really gonna leave them behind? Didn't I tell you already? I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over again. I didn't force them out. I gave them a choice. Leaving up was of their own decision. I just sacrificed the minority for the majority. And I'm sure those who left can manage perfectly fine on their own without killing each other. If you have an issue with my way, Akane, you're free to leave too. But know this before you do. I am only doing this to protect everyone who stayed. I might be an idiot, incapable of protecting anyone like you can. But who cares about the majority of the minority? We're all human beings. Just because some prefer their own company while they're still our classmates. How can you give up on them so easily? Scum. You are the worst. Akane's outburst silenced us all, even Tsurugi. But only for a moment. I don't blame you for thinking that way. The very fact that we are facing this type of dilemma is abnormal on its own. Akane, do you really think I like gambling with human lives? I don't enjoy having to do this, but trust me, Akane, you have no idea how many times I have had to deal with dire situations that sometimes require me to make tough decisions. Although I can respect our differences in morals at present, I simply cannot think of a better course of action than my plan. Like I have said before, you are free to leave if you don't like what I am doing. I won't stop you. Enough, all of you. This is no time to be bickering among ourselves. Miss Hatano is right. This is exactly what Mr. Monokuma wants. We are playing right into his hands by fighting each other. I understand you're worried about those those three who have gone their own ways. But I am afraid I cannot protect everyone. It's beyond my capability. But still, I shall not back down. The path you chose to follow is up to you. I won't leave. I will follow Kinjo-kun's plan. I can't do anything on my own, because I am a fool. But let me make it clear, I am following your plan and your plan alone. I cannot condone your ideals and actions. That's fine by me. If it helps you all, think of me as Akane does. I wish to protect each of you as a leader and police officer. If I am able to achieve such, I shall be satisfied. I will not criticize or blame any of you if you choose to think little of me as a result. I care not for my reputation. But Kinjo, it's a waste of time to speak any further on this matter. In the end, I cannot allow myself to bond with anyone closely during a crisis. Isolation and exclusion aren't exactly foreign concepts to me. Don't worry about it. Why is everything falling apart? Kinjo continued the discussion without delay. Well then, let's proceed with our investigation of the second floor and the bathhouse. And though before we disband, would you care to listen to a proposal I have in mind? A proposal? I will hopefully minimize the risk of potential danger. It also may be perceived as a bit of a hassle. So I would like all of you to decide together. Let's hear it. I would like to implement 2 rules. Firstly, we should all have breakfast at a certain time together. It's like acting like, I'd like to discuss this with you guys. And then, in the end, he's just going to be like, these are the rules. Kind of like my dad. Secondly, no one should leave their room after 10 p.m. Will that reduce danger? To elaborate on the first rule, we should all have breakfast together immediately following Monokuma's morning announcement. If we stay together while we are half awake from sleep, it would become difficult for a murder to take place in the morning. Furthermore, we can quickly check whether everyone's safe and unharmed. Wait, what about those 3 guys who left us? Do I have to repeat myself again? I thought we were settled about this topic. Those 3 will have to eat breakfast as well, so we can probably meet them here. All's well and good thus far. How about the second rule? I meant it literally. After Monokuma's nighttime announcement at 10 p.m., I think everyone should stay within their dormitories at all times. No one's gonna get murdered if everyone's a NEET, huh? That's right, don't open the door to anyone, even if it's one of us knocking on it. But man, won't there be lads breaking the rules? What ought we do then? If you are thinking of breaking the rules already, you should leave your seat right now. I thought you agreed to follow my instructions. Blame me, I wasn't thinking of breaking them, believe me, mate. So they decided to make him British, okay. It actually sounds alright, as long as we follow our self-imposed rules. Taking like a cue from Virtue's Last Reward. We can prevent something like that happening to Kyoka at least. Kinjo-kun, I wasn't going to say it, since I can already tell what your answer will be. Are you eliminating the possibility of Kizuna-chan, Mikara, and Yuharu killing each other? Of course. They became traitors the moment they left us. The way I see it, if any one of them dies, they brought it upon themselves. Listen to me, Tsurugi. Even if these so-called traitors die, there will still be a class trial. Do not worry about that. I will find the culprit no matter what happens. You sound so confident, as expected from the ultimate leader. No, wait, ultimate police leader? What was it again? They made the leader part up, dumbass. Oh. Tsurugi, even if you don't care about the 3 friends who aren't with us, will you let me offer a proposal? I'm sick of talking about those 3. Let's hear it. What's your idea then? I want to continue to speak to them and try convincing them to reconsider. Hopefully, then they can cooperate with us again in the near future. If I succeed in persuading them into joining our group, will you 2 welcome them properly as one of us? I'll think about it. But I'll pretend to, and then I will kill them later. But only if they change their mind. Alright, let's make that one of our top priorities. Can't let Yuki claim all the glory, right? I'll help you too, Maeda-kun. Sorry, he's the protagonist. He gets all the glory no matter what you do. Unless Rei gets some glory. We'll see. Hold up, me too, Tatsuki wants more screen time. Wow, that's meta. Well, I mean, meta in the sense that, like, she knows that this would be broadcasted to the world in universe. So it's not like meta and it breaks the fourth wall. It's like meta in the sense that it's a universe knowledge. Okay, guys, do as you please for now. If Maeda's plan works, I'll lend some assistance. Right, let's go over the plan once more. We'll continue following Tsurugi's rules and instructions, but also try our best to convince Makaru, Kinji, and Kazuna to rejoin us. We can do this. I thought it was going to be a lonely task, but it's honestly quite invigorating to see everyone excited to help each other out. Yes, this is who we are. We aren't down and out yet. We can fight Monokuma together as one. I believe that Tsurugi will become open to cooperating with everyone someday. At his core, he is still a righteous police officer. Righteous? Oh goodness. Trying to protect us. What comes next is up to us. Thanks to everyone, I can feel a small glimmer of hope within us. A faint hope that will help guide us through our struggles. That will let us overcome the despair of Mitsuhiro's and Kyoko's deaths. And our hope will overcome the despair of a class trial. Yes, righteous was definitely not the right word there. After a slightly later than usual lunch with everyone else, we left the dining hall. Time to put our plan into action. Afternoon, right? Afternoon. Okay, and then I save my game here. Save in slot. What in the actual... Okay. Okay, why is there like saves? Oh, I'll save in data 9, okay? Because that was blank. I was not expecting there to be already saved, file saved. Okay. And then I'll see what I can do with hacking this thing, essentially. That's it for now.